So, the future e-girls world, which we're all living in, it's their one, we're just living it for the time being. And this is my prediction for the future. And I'm going to try and convince you by the end of this. So we're going to start off just by mentioning that if you want to actually improve the world, you could try out the feminist immigration policy that will save the West that I proposed previously. Don't know how many e-girls would be in that cohort, but well, I suppose we'll find out. I think there are less in the rest of the world.
Probably plenty of them, given the proliferation of iPhones.
Well, if you want to make money, that's, it's an option. And we'll get on screen, pictured, an e-girl, the eternal menace against all of mankind. And, yep, definitely.
I just have to say, right, I actually don't blame e-girls for being e-girls.
Oh, no. But it is...
It seems like a rational response to the options available to you. I can make loads of money by being a thought online.
But it's a complete disorder of all of human life.
Oh, yeah.
I saw Jordan Peterson talk about this earlier, who was like, the biggest warlord in all of medieval history probably has seen less naked women than a 13-year-old boy these days.
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah, that's true.
That is absolutely true.
And
so I put the blame of the existence of ethos firmly down on men.
But
we allowed this to happen.
Ethos are basically just... I don't know, they're like scientists for like what just gets male gaze.
Yeah, I guess
distilling
they are,
it into what they do.
Yeah.
And if we go forwards, the ethos did evolve over time into such like a post-irony version of itself, with Belle Delphine being the most funny example.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
at least Belle Delphine has a personality.
Yeah, she's even got a porn career now, so there's that as well. So that's where it goes. And then...
Famously bad relationship with her father. What a surprise.
And the Ukrainian military, of all people, bit of a switch, has also been starting to put women front and center in a lot of its videos, which...
Oh, my God.
It's smart and normal.
Yeah, but even in the middle of a war zone, they can't stop them from being ethos.
Yeah, no, of course you can't. But also, it's good for propaganda, so... I mean, like, the Ministry of Information or whatever is not disincentivizing it, I imagine. Although it is funny to see average woman gets conscripted. What does she do? Instagram? It's like, okay. Just yeah. Cool,
I just hate the world and everything in it.
It's such like a different metric though you see between men and women, because like the men who make war videos, it's all, masculine, I've got a gun, firing off rockets, pulling down, destroying stuff. And then every single like female who's in the army is just like, me. It's not really the equipment. It's not really the thing they've blown up or shot. It's always me.
I may be deployed to the front lines, but yes, I did remember my makeup.
But I do exist, and I deserve attention. Which I don't know. It's just the difference between men and women I find funny. And poster girls have been a thing in our civilization, at least since the founding fiction of our civilization, World War II.
Yeah, I mean, no, that's absolutely true.
Pictured random example here of some crappy poster of a pinup girl, which looks hideous by modern comparisons. And we'll go to a modern pinup girl for the British Army, which about as close as I could find. Not great, not terrible.
I mean,
not to be rude, but terrible propaganda nonetheless for actually recruiting.
Imagine thinking that the millennials were going to fight for a country.
Yeah, but
imagine.
Getting back to the psyop that is e-girls.
Yeah.
Like all psyops, the Israelis are the best in the world. There's this account here.
Yeah, okay.
This is the only image I could find. Well, there were a few that I could find, but I was hoping we could scroll through her Instagram just to show off that she does a lot of this. Like, an awful lot. The thing is, we can't scroll through the whole... Don't click on her account, don't do that. Because I'm probably going to have to censor all of it.
Right.
There is an awful lot of trying to wear as small amount of clothes as possible without wearing none. In between dabbing on the Palestinians, I suppose. And that's one ethos, which blew up ages ago and has been doing well for themselves in the Israeli ethos military scene. And then the Americans realised...
Israeli ethos military scene.
It's a small click. But then the Americans realised we have a recruitment problem, it seems. And, well, there's a solution to that. US e-girls in the army. And this is more of the Israeli one here, which is just funny. I don't know if we can play this without the audio, just because it's just a funny meme, which is like I'm too busy distracting the enemy sniper and a bunch of other ethosry, as normal, as you might expect.
Yeah.
We'll go to the US Army girls, because they're just funny. There's this one. Girls want one thing from you, and it's sick, and it's a little robot that blows you up that she's playing with here. This is the account of the lady who's been blowing up recently in this regard. You can see an image of her over there with the painted-on freckles, which I didn't even think about it. For some reason, I thought they were real. And I'm like, well, hang on, no, I'm an idiot. Of course they're not real.
Yeah, of course they're not.
This doesn't make any sense.
Women are far more average looking than you would imagine, Callum.
No, but it's a very specific look they all go
Yeah,
for.
I know.
Like, it's definitely the same thing between the lot of them.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
what is it, like the Native American meme or whatever as well? I've seen that one. But this is her. She also plays into the psyop thing about her own content, which is really funny. So this is her saying, found psyop e-goal bunker. This is one of her most recent ones. Every single one of her videos has like either 500,000 or 1 million views or something ridiculous. It's unbelievable. And then she's
Just for
them.
anyone watching, if you're a young man, do not join the army. You will not meet a woman like this. And you will
Yeah.
not have any involvement with her at all. You'll get blown up.
I've seen all the memes that are just like, wake up, it's propaganda.
Yeah,
It's propaganda.
yeah,
Not real.
exactly. It is not real. It's a lie. Don't believe it.
There are no women like this in the military, and
No.
you will not meet them. There are a lot of women who will have sex with the whole bunk of Marines and get pregnant. That's about it. Anyway, so she was boasting there about the U.S. Army spends like $200 million on recruitment, and she just outdoes them in terms of views alone with her crappy stuff. The most likely is the fact that just women being women.
Yeah.
And it's not a psyop, most likely. She's probably not getting paid.
Women responding to incentives.
She probably should get paid. Well, if the US Army are looking for somewhere to better spend their recruitment dollars.
I mean, she gets paid through advertising revenue, probably.
Yeah, she probably gets more than the US Army could spend.
Yeah.
There's also this. Apparently, she has a website called psyops, which is funny. And then she sells patches that are just like, you just got effed by psyops. Meme. Usual thing. And thing is, I saw this meme floating about, along with the other stuff about e-goals, and it's kind of funny, of course. But then I went and checked out TikTok to see how big of a thing this is.
Yeah.
There's an awful lot of them. Like, an awful lot of them. And there's this one here, which is just, some lady who's posting military stuff, what it's like having a birthday in the army, and a bunch of other stuff like that. And then, like, a couple of days later, if you go to the next one here, we can see this is what she posts. Just her dancing in anime shirts. Because, of course, in between your army posting. And then it gets more extreme. I saw more and more of these. There's one here, some lady, it was like a last day in the military. Normal stuff, just military vlogging. And then in between that, just showing off herself as a thick-thighed cat girl maid. Because of course. If you go to it, we can move on from this. There you are. This is this bleeds into the the AA meme. I can't remember who was on the side of the abs.
Well,
You're involved in
Adam
AI,
and
wasn't it?
Sitch were on the side of the abs.
Yeah, there you are. The buff cat maid supremacy there, she calls herself. So you can pick your own psyop. You can decide which one you want.
Yeah.
There are more classy psyops on the menu as well, such as this lady, who's just like, normal.
I mean, all things considered, she's totally normal, yeah.
More traditional pin-up girly girl with gun, to say the least.
Trad military girl.
It is funny how the American, like the Israeli one is all her in like latex or whatever. Traditional, I'm going to say, fetish gear.
Yeah.
And then the American ones are all, like, maid outfit and cat ears and stuff. And it's just like,
I mean, if it
cultural
helps,
differences.
this has utterly radicalized me. I think women should be forcibly prevented from engaging in any kind of warfare. And every man,
Just in case they dress up
every
as cat
man
girls.
should be conscripted.
Well,
I
I
hate this.
I think from your disgusted response, we're gonna cut to Tucker Carlson's disgusted response, which is very funny. Let's enjoy Tucker Carlson's take on this whole thing. Let's play that.
It's just a grotesque postmodern psyop, and anyone who's fallen for this is brain damaged.
It's a shame that's not real. I retweeted this and then deleted it because I realized it wasn't real.
Yeah,
but it's just like that. But that is exactly what he would say.
He should do a segment on the ethos of the military. That would actually be a really funny segment as well. He should do.
Postmodern psyop. That's exactly right.
Yeah. There's also some other memes I saw about this that were very good, so I thought we'd just enjoy them after going through that.
Sure.
So let's play this one I saw. Nuance Bro retweeting, which is very good.
Hey, don't fall for the psyop, brothers. What if it was the best blowjob you've ever had in your life?
What you're seeing is advanced warfare.
The U.S. government is engaged in a large number of secret medical experiments, developing techniques for mind control to create a so-called Manchurian candidate. What is the extent of these brainwashing experiments? How did the CIA become involved in such far-reaching and disturbing research?
Anyway, the ones I showed you as well, that's not even all of them.
Yeah.
Like, there were a bunch more. But it's just like, this could go on a while. Yeah. Most of them aren't as catgirlish as the catgirl, but there are a few of those.
Good.
So, there's that. And the reason I bring this all up is not only because, haha, funny, is also because I saw Know Your Meme talking about this, which have their own YouTube channel, where they don't just talk about memes now, they predict things. They predict the future. And I think they're actually right on one point. I want to know what your thoughts are, which is that they spoke about the fact that, well, why wouldn't every company have an e-girl in the future? Like, unironically, if the US military were running this campaign as a psyop, I wouldn't be surprised. And it would be funny. And also, they could probably justify it.
I think eventually, when men have been sufficiently bred out of existence and feminized, perhaps e-girls will become less important because do women respond to e-girls like men respond to e-girls? Probably not.
They bi ones and gay ones, probably.
Yeah, but that's going to be a vanishingly small percentage, really, who actually are that way. So eventually, when there are no more men, there'll be no more need or market for e-girls.
Well, I don't think that's going to run out anytime soon. And the reason I bring it up...
say that, but 1 or 2 generations.
Yeah, so he made the point here of like, well, what if Burger King just start like an e-girl?
Yeah.
And
What stops them?
I can see him doing it. If you click play there, because it's meant to be a second forward, maybe we can just see the fact that he just lists a whole bunch of companies. I just want to... No, just leave it. And then stop there, because it's just like, look at all the companies, and which one of them wouldn't have an e-girl?
Why wouldn't they?
Why not? Like, the marketing department haven't really got any good ideas ever.
There's going to come a time when every piece of media that a Zoomer consumes is just psyop.
it's literally just Belle Delphine trying to sell you Taco Bell.
Yeah, 30 seconds of psyop on TikTok, and you just have to consume it willingly. I'm like, why am I doing this?
But the best part is...
Should I read a fucking book?
But it'll work, that's the thing.
Yeah, I know.
Like, 100%, if any of these companies, the first one to do it is going to make, like, loads of money as well. But, like, they'll all end up doing it. Like, they probably will...
They're going to have millions of addicted simps being like, I just want to marry the Taco Bell e-girl. And it's like, you're not doing anything, you fucking loser.
Do you remember when, I think it was Samsung introduced Cortana?
Yeah.
I think it took all of, like, 24 hours until there was a load of Rule 34 about Cortana.
Yeah. But that's at least mimetically funny. Like, it's not being an addicted simp to a fictional ego that's getting you to buy a product.
I don't even think it's that. It's basic marketing. You know, like back in the good old days of the 50s and 60s where it's like, pretty girl, our product. You like pretty girl? Maybe you like our product.
Yeah.
Like that kind of basic mind manipulation. Same thing, but just the aesthetics of those girls in that era are terrible in comparison to the wizardry e-girls are able to perform in terms of garnering attention.
Yeah. I mean, it's
statistically true.
It's an advanced technology at this point.
Yeah, as the meme proposed, the training the US military has done into new technologies is finally paying off, boys. If you think for some reason that, I don't know, Lay's over there, or Hershey's, or Disney...
Disney girls.
Again, there's a million opportunities there.
There are.
I mean, I feel like I should be selling this to the executives for $1 million for pitch.
You own Princess Jasmine, right? What are you doing?
Fake freckles.
Exactly.
You know, some red rouge.
Yeah. Doing
some
a little
Dumbo.
dance with some stupid tune in the background. You are going to have every penny that a Zoomer owns.
And as long as you're the first one to do it, you'll make the maximum profit.
And it's not even the first one to do it. You have Princess Jasmine. You have all of these, like, Belle. You have all these Disney princesses. You've got all of these unbelievably beautiful, like, ideal representations of women. Crack on.
And if you think for some reason they might have some kind of barrier to being retarded publicly...
No, I don't.
No, I mean, let's just remember. Like, I just went to KFC's account today to just check out what they've been up to. And I saw this one just pop up. If you scroll up on this, we can see Sonic the Hedgehog's account was responding to Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I hate this so much.
For something. Who cares? They're talking about how keep your Kentucky Fried Chicken fetish away from me if you scroll down, John. And then you can see KFC responding with the hoop meme.
I hate corporate banter on Twitter.
I don't know.
It's just awful.
I'm kind of desensitized to it. Like, it was cringe, and now I'm just like... Yeah, but the person running that is some dumbass Zoomer who's just having to work a social media job. And frankly, would you rather they be doing this or posting very corporate statements of...
I'd rather them
buy
post
our
very
chicken?
corporate statements.
I don't know. I'm glad the person running that account has
No, I
something
want
to do.
them to feel the hollowness in their soul that everyone else had to feel.
That's mean.
Yeah.
Like, the guy running the KFC account, he's just doing his job.
It's the only way this can be brought down, Callum.
Remember the nice guy meme?
If he enjoys his job, shilling for corporations...
I don't know if he's even shilling. It's just making dumbass memes. The CEOs. I remember they're all boomers. They don't know if this drives sales or not. It probably doesn't.
Of course it doesn't.
In which case, just let them do it. Just let them have some fun. That's all I'm saying.
I don't want the soulless corporation to be humanized.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're definitely going to hire the e-girls. There's no red line there for them not to do it. And doubly it'll work because it'll be funny. And I'm also guilty of this, as I was trying to
I bet you are.
Harry beforehand. Not the e-girls, but just go back to an old meme. Doritos. Oh, just to mention as well, there's definitely no red line for KFC, who have no self-awareness. For people listening, we're looking at a tweet from them.
KFC Trinidad.
Yeah, Happy Emancipation Day, Black Lives Matter fist with a picture of a Kentucky Fried Chicken drumstick.
With the shadow of the BLM fist.
Yeah, moving on, because we'll go to the Doritos memes. Remember this?
What, Jeff Keighley?
Yeah. Which... I just love everything about this image, how awful he looks to be there. He's got Doritos next to him and Mountain Dew, and it's so blatant and American, of all things. And it got memed into hell, as everyone remembers.
Poor old Dorito Pope, yeah.
Yeah, if you go to the next one, see Burrito Pope. But not gonna lie, that kind of makes me want to eat Doritos. Not the original, not the original image, but the meme around it. I mean, because if you go forward to Angry Joe, I remember watching this, but after I watched the episode from Angry Joe talking about this, I went out and brought Doritos. I'll be honest. I've brought so many goddamn Doritos.
Just Zoomers are just the most easily influenced people in the world.
Because I'm just thinking about, I kind of do miss the flavour, and then I go back to them, I'm like, these are crap. Why am I eating these?
I don't know. Why are you eating those?
I don't know,
because I was propagandized and I just don't have any control over my lower impulses.
Memes are a very effective form of guerrilla advertising.
Oh, I'm sure.
And that's what I'm saying. Anyway, it turns out that in the ego front for companies, turns out we're behind the times in the West.
Right.
Taiwan, obviously, the East.
Oh yeah, well,
already at it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Local lady here was working at McDonald's. Became very popular with Taiwanese customers who were just like, cute, as they get their burgers. And the guy running the local McDonald's was like, hang on a minute.
I can put this on the internet.
I've got a lot of cute girls working in my store. How do I make money? Hang on a minute. So we got the next one here, local grill, doing her job. And then the next one, what did the manager do? Well, he got her a new uniform. There you are.
Oh.
Yeah. And some nice shoes to go with it. I then realised, hang on a minute, I employ quite a few women, not just one. And then if you go to the next one there you are. There's the squad. There's Taiwan beating us to it. Yeah, I'm just saying, it's the ego world, we're just kind of living in it. And the normies in droves will buy whatever you sell them.
Yeah, they will.
And it will work. And if there's anyone running a company who wants to make loads of money, there you are, I suppose. Go to your boss and be like, bro, got $1 million idea. It will ruin the world, but it's going to happen eventually, so bring it on. If you appreciated that segment from the podcast of the Lotus Eaters, you can go to lotuseaters.com to get access to all the premium content we have on the site, such as the Epoch series we do, this one on Caligula. If you'd like to find out what else we're putting out, you can follow us on Getter at lotuseaters_com on Getter. Thank you and goodbye.